That'd be good. I got some those otters in here, so that's what we're doing now. I've been running these otters in here all day, so now we're fixing to tumble the dog crap up out of them. Alright, y'all. That's pretty much all that I gotta do when I'm softening hides. When I pull them out, I'll have to, kind of stretch them and get them back into shape, because they can tend to get a little wadded up whenever they're in there. But hope you enjoy watching the otters tumble. They're in there. See y'all.
up, it's like, or when Daddy plugs it up, Dad, it kind of like sparks. I've only seen something spark one time. It just holds so much energy. So that just keep running. It's for it to be homemade. The motor connects from there and it goes down there, and then when you plug it in, it kind of like shocks with electricity. And I've only seen something shock like that once because it holds so much energy to be homemade. I mean, I saw that motor, the green one, that was turning probably about once, and then it connected up on there. And I don't even know how they transported this thing a few miles. Still surprised how anything hasn't broke yet. I think once this entire thing just fell down. I think it's just a story. I think it's true, and they somehow just picked it back up. I don't know why they just didn't buy a crane. Oh, what is this? It is a tumbler. It tumbles the hides and breaks down everything to make it look nice. That's the thing I know about the tumbler. Hi, Raven. Those questions.
What's up, guys?
There's some things that I don't know.
The otter pelts are inside of there. So this is a fur tumbler, and what it does, it has paddles on. Well, I look like a mess. It has paddles on the inside of it, and as this thing spins, it'll pick up the hide to the top, which is 8 feet, and drop them down. And all that sound you hear in there, there's corn in there. And so that corn will go up with it and beat down on the hide. And as the corn breaks down, it has these jagged edges kind of on it that are kind of rough. It's abrasive. And what it's going to do is kind of help break those fibers. And that ultimately is going to make it soft. So it's just a big machine that I use to break cowhides. That's why it's so big. But I can also throw anything else in there. So that's really all it is, y'all. Yeah, this right here is the part of the job that I think teriyaki. That's a cool name. Teriyaki's good. But this is the part, man. It's like used to before me and my dad built this thing. It was to break and soften a hide. Very, very labor intensive, especially a cow hide or a buffalo hide. A lot of work, but I've done enough of them that, and I'm still doing more, that this right here is necessary. We're going to be doing a lot of hides, like, you know, I probably use this thing once a week now, so, yeah, it's a lot of hides, so just gotta have something to make it a little easier. So we got this thing right here. Appreciate y'all watching. Now, I'll tell you, if y'all like what I've been doing, please subscribe. Please like the live stream. Because we got 140, 110 now people on here, and I got 1 like, man. If y'all just double tap that screen, man. Just double tap it. Thank you for the like. I got 2 likes. 4 likes out of 110 people, y'all. Look at this thing, man. Pop, 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 pop. Double tap that screen for me. Just pop, 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 pop. Man. Well, it's hard to get a like, man. I tell you what. There's been some times. I remember one time I got like 200 likes on a live stream. I was like, man, that's cool. I ain't been able to do it since. I appreciate y'all watching, no doubt. But you should watch it just bing, bing. That's all you got to do. Because, like, you're holding your phone with your 2 hands, and you just got to go bam, bam. That's it. Very easy. Liking this double tapping the phone screen is a lot easier than building that tumbler and working these hides, man. So if y'all could just support me with a like and get my algorithm up on these live streams, man, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, whoever liked, I appreciate it. Got 5 likes. I got 5 likes. I'm about to show y'all something. Hold on. I know a lot of people sitting here listening to me like the live stream, but look, let me just show you, man. This is what we're doing. This is what's in there. And this is what that machine does. It'll take an old coyote hide and turn it soft. See that? It'll take a bobcat, make it soft, and it'll take a fox and make it soft. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. This is what we're doing right here. We got hides in the fur tumbler, and we're making them soft. That's exactly what that machine behind me was designed for. And it's in tanneries, it's in all kinds of stuff. So man, if y'all like this, if y'all like what I'm doing, if you think what I'm doing is cool, please just double tap that screen for me. Y'all can see the fur now. Thank you. We got 6 likes. 6 likes, y'all. What's up? Man, the glare of that sun is bothering me. I don't know if y'all like that. Good idea. Thanks, Kenneth. I'm using the live stream as a timer. So far, I'm 25 minutes in, and I got 6 likes. I got 166 people watching. Thank y'all for watching. Please just double tap. Just click this. Just click the screen, man. I'm begging for likes today, y'all. I am. I'm begging for them. I'm trying to get some likes. I got 7. I got 7 likes. Thank you. I normally don't be begging for no likes or subscribers, but I am trying to make my channel grow. I ain't gonna lie. Basically, everything I do is tutorials. I'll show you how to do this stuff yourself. Even if you don't have a fur tumbler, I totally get it. I only have one for one reason, and that's because I tan hides on a regular basis, daily. But I'll show you tips and tricks. Yo, what's up, Sunshine? I'll show you tips and tricks on how to tan hides at home, and with different skins, all kinds of stuff. I come up on here, 8 likes. Thank y'all, man. Thank you for the likes. I come up on here and do live streams and show you firsthand and engage with you on how to do this stuff. And from what I can tell, I seem to be helping some folks. So that's really all I'm trying to do. And I don't ask for nothing in return. But if you like it, please just double tap that screen. And if you really like it, please subscribe to this channel, because we're just getting better. We're just growing. And we're going to make this thing bigger than what it is. And, you know, there's a lot more stuff that I do. And if I get up in some algorithm on this here YouTube, I plan on doing a lot more videos. This is better than beating the pelts with a stick all day. Trust me, I know it is. Yeah, but you know, as far as breaking a hide, I talk about how to oil a hide and why you should oil a hide, and it just makes the breaking process way better. Like less work if you oil the hide. I just put a whole video. It's like 8 minutes long on my channel, so like just 2 days ago. So go check that out if you don't oil your hides already. 8 likes, man. 9 likes. Thank y'all. Man, please like this live stream. Alright, I'm back. I'm being goofy. I could do squirrel pelts and clothes and a clothes dryer. Yeah, there's people that definitely do squirrel pelts you can use the dryer. The thing that's really working is not really so much the, you know, spinning around. I mean, what I would suggest is that, you know, if you were going to use this method of softening, is like to have something that's at least 4 foot. You know, clothes dryer is just, it's got too much momentum, so it's just going to keep the squirrel hide just hanging on the side as it spins around. And so that's why for an 8 foot tall fur tumbler like this, the recommended RPMs is 17. It's because it's just not enough momentum to just keep it going and sticking to the sides. But it'll pick it up and then they'll drop. You know, you want something that's going, you know, something like a dryer, you would want it to go pretty slow, a lot slower than a dryer goes. There are people that do it. There's people that put them in dryers and they put like wooden blocks in there and stuff like that to help break them down. But if that's all you got, heck yeah, you figure it out. Post-tumble. Yo man, if you like this coyote hide, please like the live stream. If you think this coyote hide's good, or if you think this fur tumbler is doing a good job on it, please just bam bam. Bam bam. Just double tap that screen for me. Man. I got one person that liked it out of 160, 135 people. I appreciate you, whoever you are. I got 2 people that liked it out of 135 people, man. Look at this, man. I built this whole thing. Me and my dad built this whole thing so we could do this. Do y'all like it? Just double tap. Tell me you like it by liking it. By liking the screen. Man. Y'all don't like it. Y'all just watching. You don't like it. Yeah, I'm losing people. They're like, oh, commitment. No. Commitment. Can't do it. Alright, man. I'm going to quit begging. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'd take it to a Chinese laundromat and give her hell. You could, man. What would they do if you went to the laundromat? Well, you'd have to remove the heating element. That's funny, though. But y'all, look. A lot of people use sawdust, and I would if it wasn't so expensive. Or maybe if I had a smaller fur tumbler, I wouldn't have to buy so much of it. But like this whole corn like that is what's inside of there. And then as it breaks down, it gets these like abrasive, kind of sharp, jagged edges. And when that stuff is just non-stop hitting the skin, that's what's helping me break up these fibers and soften these hides. No. 12 likes. Thanks somebody. Thank y'all. I'm gonna move this so I can try to get it to where the sun's not glaring in there. What's up, you guys? Alec? I'm tumbling hides in here. Yeah. Yo, we got 13 likes, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's the bird tumbler that just tumbles hides. Just picks them up, throws them around. I got corn in there, it's beating them up. That's what makes it soft. It's one thing that you can do to make it soft. Right now I got like 8 otter hides and 2 raccoons in there right now. And those are hides that have been in the tumbler before. They've been in there. Look at that old bobcat. They get dusty in there. Have to clean them off real good after you take them out. Oh yeah. 15 likes. I appreciate y'all, man. Pretty much all this is right here is soft. I wish it'd be cool if I had some like clear walls on the side somehow so you could actually see them in there tumbling, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. We've got 40 minutes in there. Tumbling the crap out of these hides, man. Up, you guys. I'm from America. America. Where are you from, Alex? Hold on a second. Right. Let me see. Philippines, Kumbala. Right? I don't know. Who's eating all those chips, Chris says. Yeah. It sounds like somebody eating chips. It's pretty loud here. I'm in a neighborhood right now. I bet they all hate me. It's loud. Yeah. Oh yeah, like I got a couple cracks in it, so some corn leaks out and I keep having to shovel it back in there. I'm gonna get those filled back up, but when it's full of corn, well, I mean, when I got like 50 pounds of corn in there, it's really loud. Now this is a tumbler, and it's for fur, like this, and it softens them up. Because after you tan a hide, and you go through all the, you gotta pickle it, tan it, and then oil it, and then it's all wet. Well, as it starts to dry, if you don't do anything with it, it'll just be rock hard. Well, I have corn in there. But it's not to grind it up. It's to help me soften fur like that. Coyote, fox. I got otter in there right now. Yeah. No, yeah, I know it's something you just come across. It's like, what the hell's that? Yeah. See how long we've been on it. Basically 45. I think it's time to take them out, y'all. I'm gonna go put these fur up. Look, if you ain't seen them, that's what we're doing in there. See? Got, I'll say, isn't that kind of big for just that? What else do you use that thing for? I use it for cowhide primarily, but I can put anything in there. Like I got 10 hides in there like this in there right now, but it's big, but it still works. No, yeah, customers bring me fur that they trap or hunt, and they just pay me to tan them for them. That's what I'm in. Had to match RPM with diameter. Yeah, so it's all set up to go 17 RPM. I don't want the sun to be in y'all's freaking eyes. Let me see here. Joe Cannon, you got you a fur tumbler too, man? That's what's up. What are the people's crowns by your name? It's like, I guess it's, I don't know. How long for one load? Depends on what I got in there. And it depends on what stage of the process I'm on after oiling the hides. So at first it's like 30 minutes, and then maybe the second tumble will be another 30 minutes. And then I start running them an hour after that. And basically what I'm doing in each tumble is I'm just allowing it to dry just a little bit. As it's noticeably just a little bit drier, they're going in the tumbler. And when they start actually looking and feeling dry, that's when I know they're not actually deep down in the skin, but I'll leave them in there for an hour. So this batch of hides has had a 30-minute run, two 30-minute runs, and now it's had basically two 1-hour runs. They're basically dry now. I would say they're finished. I just have to de-dust them and just get them real clean because they are dusty as all get out. Can I smell it? I mean, no. I mean, when they go in there, they've been tanned and everything, so they're preserved when they get in there. They're super clean. It's just corn dust in there at this point, and so I just got to get all that fine dust off. But no, right here, I'll show you. Let me get it out. So that's what's coming out of them right now. And this is otter right here. But you see what that looks like? Just nice, workable leather, Let's see, nice inside out. Yeah, I do that because I don't want the fur to get damaged. And, the whole point of this tumbler is to break the hide down. So I'm going to show, I want this part to be on the outside getting beat up and all the fibers broken, and I can show you. Like on this tail, you can see like when I had it in there to begin with, it was super smooth, and now all these fibers are broke up. But I mean, that tail's soft as all get out. I can, they shrink when they dry a little bit, obviously. So I can kind of stretch. They got some stretch to them. So basically that's what you're gonna have coming out of a fur tumbler. Fresh out the fur tumbler. I mean, fresh out of it. I believe that's the last time I'm going to tumble these hides. I think they're done. What do people do with the otters? Stuff it, display it. They can display the hide as is, or they can make whatever they want out of it. And I'm pretty sure the customer right here is, from what he told me, he's going to be making stuff out of it. He's going to be able to. I mean, even that tail, look at that. Crazy. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. Man, I like that fur. Look at the fur on them things. Good. I'm gonna turn it inside out because I still got to get all the dust off the inside of this thing. And then I got to clean the fur up. Some of them got some holes I got to sew up too. That's the part I don't like. This one doesn't have any holes that need sewing. It's got some small pinner holes, but I'm not going to sew up something that small. It's not going to make a difference in nothing. As you can see, I take all the cartilage out of the nose, everything. It's caked up with dust right now, so all that's going to have to come off. Okay. Oh yeah, they got soft. So yeah, all of them are inside out like that. I mean, look at that. I'm just crushing it together just to show you how it bends. It doesn't crease, you know. It's not like particle board. Like you can bend it and there's no evidence that, you know, it's not soft there. Like it's just soft. Damn, that thing come back and knock the shit out of you. So here's a raccoon I have in there. I don't think the hides are his. I think people bring it to him and pay to clean tan. Yeah. Yeah, if their hides were mine, yeah, I could, but so Joe, I have a cow being pickled right now. And yeah, I'll definitely be having it on here. Oh, it's so cool. The cow hides, they're so heavy. They do the best in here. I mean, like this is a little light coon that you see, you know, it's soft as all get out. I mean, it's just all the way up, all the way through, just soft. Let's look at the fur. Yeah, the cow hides are so heavy, they just break themselves. As they get picked up, they thump, man, they loud. When they go all the way to the top, they fall down hard, especially at first because they still have a lot of moisture in them, so they weigh more. Turn his head inside out. And you know, when they're in that tumbler, they get a little misshapen. But all you gotta do is just give them a little stretch back to the way you want. And they're soft enough, they'll let you do it. Look at that. Now that's soft. You're not worried if that skin's contaminated? No, I'm not. I know it's not. Like, it's clean now. This isn't raw anymore. It's been preserved. You know. Thank you. Yeah, no. I mean, when I first get them, they're contaminated. You know, so I take all the fat, meat, membrane off of it, and then I put salt on them, which is a very harsh environment for bacteria. And then 24 hours later, they go into a salt acid bath, which is a pickle bath. And then all the bacteria dies on it. And then it immediately goes into like 3 days. It spends 3 days in that very harsh environment. There's no bacteria in a 1 to 1.5 pH. That's pretty acidic. Yeah, it's leather with fur now. Yep. And then after that pickling time, it goes into another acidic tanning solution, and that's submerged in it. Then after that, I mean, it's just, you know, bacteria is not living. Nothing, no contamination of any kind of harmful bacteria is living in there. You know, we got bacteria on us, so no, I'm not worried about it. This is leather. I'm not worried if leather is contaminated. But check that out. What y'all think about that? Now I'll tell you, I've tanned hides and put them in this fur tumbler, and they come out looking like crap. And that's just because the tanning method I was using at that time was no good. And so I've had to hunt for what is really going to make these things actually turn into leather. And so basically when I started pickling hides, that's when the difference, I started really seeing a huge difference. Like this fur tumbler was able to shine when I started taking certain steps. And if y'all want to know what those steps are, go check out my YouTube channel and some of my old live streams, because I talk all about it. Like tutorials all the time. I'm trying to teach y'all right now about what I'm doing even. So here's another raccoon hide. This is a lot smaller. A lot smaller, but it's still super soft. Wad that thing up. That's a pretty big otter right there. I believe this is the last one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, looky there. Let me see here. Now you just have to clean off the corn dust. That's right. Yeah, I got a little homemade bristle deal that I made that's gonna do all that. But that's what we had in there, you know. So you know they had a lot of room. Like I'm standing right beside this thing. You just see how big this thing is. I mean, I'm 5'9", all right, so I ain't that tall, but my arm's all the way up, and pretty big old dude. But they fall a pretty long distance, so they hit pretty hard. And that's just how that works. As they're drying, they're hitting hard. But y'all, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a live stream on that process. Sometimes it's just easier to do a live stream on it than it is to make a video, because I can't sit here and engage with a bunch of people. But people can watch the live stream And some, I get views on live streams, that I've already done. So they can go through them and check it all out. I feel like I can explain a lot better, especially when I have people like y'all asking direct questions and I can just give direct answers. So, appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to dip up out of here because it's hot outside. So I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Thank y'all very, very, very much.